Warning. This is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things like communication and consent. And if you're under 18, and I messed it up, and looking for answers to questions about sex or kink, please visit scarletteen.com. For the dude bro listeners, this is nerdy shit. Fuck off!
You just said a naughty word.
I did. It was really naughty. You wrote it down, though. And you told me to read it. And I reads it, and I said a lot of bad words. There were like 3 bad words in here.
Somebody help that poor submissive!
Look, up there in the sky!
It's a bird!
It's a plane?
Is that a flogger? Someone's gotta be having a good time.
As the kink signal shines brightly in the night sky, we know that there is fuckery afoot.
What kind of fucking town is this?
No worries, as they've listened to the Gotham press beforehand, so all will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right?
Yeah, but what's the Gotham press?
What is the Gotham press, you ask?
It's about time you tell us, don't you think?
Well, I'll let the Cape Crusaders themselves educate you on that.
And let's do the sultry adult time. One day I can use words.
Fail number 1.
Fail number 50,000. Nope, not
You
today.
want to have the sultry tones?
The sultriest of tones.
Oh,
dear.
damn.
What?
Your sultry tones are making my sultry tones wet.
That's what they're supposed to do.
There are
sultry tones have
children
allergies.
present. I am multiple children right here.
You are now listening to the world-famous Gotham Press podcast.
No, we did not
2
record
girls,
that.
1 bucket.
Are we recording?
Well, we weren't recording yet. I just started it.
You fail. You missed like the best
Totally.
weird
I
clip
swear to God,
throw in there.
we should have had that.
If,
No, we should have.
if
But
we had a
didn't.
camera, the look on my face would have been priceless.
Yes. Yes, it would. Okay, so there's a new thing. So patrons, if you want to see us while we're recording, cameras.
Cameras are
This
a
could
thing.
be a good thing. 4 cameras. we can have like little windows where we can do the fucking Brady Bunch of kink.
The Kinky Bunch?
Okay, so
The kinky bunch.
my camera doesn't know who I am with a microphone in my face.
Shocking. Does it know who you are with a dick in your face?
Oh!
This is something to try. We
How
need
many
to know
times-
this. This is research that we should do.
Does
How
it?
many times have you taken a selfie with a dick in your face?
I don't think I have.
0.
To be honest.
Okay, we need to make this happen. Because
I think
I
other.
kind of want to see that,
I
too.
think other people may have taken.
Greedy. For science?
For science! You do it better than I do.
Science!
That wasn't it.
Science? I don't
You're
know.
getting there.
One day.
Science!
Hey, Greedy.
Hey!
Guess what?
Welcome back!
Welcome back to the Gotham Press Podcast.
We are officially back.
Where did we
It's
go?
been like a week. I don't know.
Has it only been a week? Because it feels like a
It
month.
feels like longer.
Because I've really missed you guys, so I think it's been longer.
I've really missed you too.
I've really missed you.
As far as the listeners are concerned, it's only been a week.
Yeah. They don't need to know the truth.
What is the truth?
They
Do we
can't
have
Truth
it?
is
handle
that
it.
we actually have lives, so sometimes we have to pre-record a couple episodes just to make sure that the listeners get their fill.
What would happen if we met here at like 2 in the morning and recorded?
Depends what
I
day.
would be the only one that's awake.
I have to be here for that because I would also be awake and it would be hilarious.
Hey, that's a voice that we know.
Ah, who is that voice?
Hi, voice.
That voice has a cup of coffee in its face.
Hi,
It's
voice.
the coffee monster.
Hello, coffee monster.
Oh, wow.
I love how sensitive these mics are.
I love how sensitive you are.
Hi, Candy.
Hi, Greedy. I love how greedy you are.
I must
Doing
say
this and I'm
that
just a child. They just want to traumatize me.
I don't know who you are, but I like that picture on your shirt.
Candy, that outfit is very becoming on you. And if I were on you, I'd be coming too.
Why are you guys trying to traumatize my child?
Hi,
I'm just gonna
child.
hide in a corner and rock back and forth.
I feel like we need to tell the listeners that this is an age player child, not an actual fucking child.
If they don't recognize my voice by now, I don't know what to do. That was not my
that
phone.
was mine.
I think that
Son
your
of a bitch.
shirt wants to put their hands all over me. Hand, 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 hand.
Hand.
That might be true if Cthulhu had hands.
His tentacles will work.
She's into. So Candy is into tentacle porn.
I've seen a couple tentacles I like.
Oh wow.
How many tickles does an octopus give?
Oh, as many as I want him to.
I think I knew the answer for this one. 10 tickles.
Yeah, it's tentacles because they have tentacles.
Tentacles.
I have
Why
somewhere
my
to be.
phalanges represent tentacles here.
I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye, Candy.
Have fun.
All
in the
right, I'm back. Sorry.
Have fun in the sweet box.
She's gone. She left.
Oh, I forgot to ask her if she got any calls to her sweet box.
Well,
Next time.
she dashed off. She had a date with the tentacles or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Cthulhu was here to pick her up.
Luckily, we did not go mad
Yeah.
yet.
Oh.
Well, we
Matt.
didn't see him. He was outside. Just like went outside. He
That's what I
picked her
said.
up and then
Luckily,
left.
we did not go mad yet.
Well,
He drives a Porsche. I don't know how he fits in it, but he does.
He rides on top. He sticks his
Sticks
tentacles
tentacles
through the
out,
windows and then
he's like
stirs.
pushing the gas
Not
pedal and
stirs,
like-
steers.
He stirs.
he stirs
the Porsche.
he stirs the Porsche. Yes. Welcome back, listeners. Thank you for joining us once again. We really do appreciate your attendance. I suppose we're attending you at your convenient time and place, huh?
Ho, 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 ho. Are you on the toilet? I
Ew.
bet you are.
OMG.
We'd like to give a special thanks to our patrons who so generously support our podcast, which is a free resource for everybody that wants to explore the kink world.
And if you would like to become a patron of the Gotham Press, all it takes is just a single $1 a month.
Just send me money in an envelope, unmarked.
Do not
No receipt.
do that.
Notice there is no address attached to that request.
You're just a child. What are you doing here?
I don't know. You guys had me come here. You were like, sit in this chair, put on these headphones, and here I am.
Stop listening, NSA.
Stop listening if you're underage.
Yeah. As the warning before the show says, if you're under 18 and looking for upfront advice to answers to questions about kink or sex, please visit scarletine.com.
How would they find out about that?
Red, that's a different color than red.
I'm just wondering, how would they find out about Scarlet Teen? Because when I was a teen, they didn't have Scarlet Teen.
No, they didn't, because they didn't have the internet.
But how would they find out? How would they find out about Scarlet Teen? I'm just
I was gonna
asking.
make a dinosaur
if-
joke, but
That's
it
why
would be
we
mean.
spread the word.
I am a
if you-
favorite aunt. I am not a grandma. Thank you very much.
You are my favorite aunt.
Yeah. So
You sure
Scarlet
you're
Teen,
my only aunt.
Scarlet Teen actually has some outreach. They've got they have some groups like what's LGBT Student Alliance. Is that the name of it? Do you know?
Yeah, it's like GSA, but now like BC's is Saga, Sexuality and Gender Awareness.
Yeah, that's it. Forgive me for that faulty acronym first, but I'm pretty sure it's Saga. But anyway, so there's different organizations.
The saga begins.
There's different organizations that put out the word about Scarlet Teen because it is a great resource for people under 18 that have questions. It gives answers, informative answers, without sugarcoating it, but at the same time making it packaged into a shape that kids can digest and not be overwhelmed. So
Is someone knocking on the door?
I wonder if Candy forgot something.
I don't know.
Well, no, that's pretty cool that they have that now because they didn't have that.
Way back when we would have needed it.
I mean, they had like student counselors in high school, but
Student counselors were a fucking joke.
Not were.
In my school, they were a goddamn joke. I mean, they had their quote office space, and anybody could go in and talk to them. But if you weren't one of their friends, they didn't give a shit.
Where were there stars and moons in their office space?
Well, yes, because our mascot was a star.
did you go to
What?
North?
Yes, I did.
They really had Office Space?
Oh.
Like galaxies and stuff?
Do you know what?
Wow.
Okay, so my school, the mascot was Twink the Star. Yes.
That sounds very.
I swear to God.
Twinkie.
I am going to get through this without losing it. Twink the Star.
Please don't lose it.
It's too late.
So the marching band was the Star Alliance. The football team,
Tell me they were the Twinkle Toes. Tell me they were the
Just been
Twinkle
the
Toes.
Twinks.
they should have been. I don't even remember what the. Anyway, it was all star based. The school was on Galaxy Way. It's everything in that area is star based, but
Because you're going to be a star.
the North Stars.
That's interesting.
I hated it.
It's so interesting.
Combine that with the fact that it was North High. Bakersfield has a South High, East High, and a West High, and a Bakersfield High.
Greedy.
Yes,
I think
I'm losing her.
I think Lala's bored with you.
Last night we had a party.
Oh yeah, what was it?
It was. I'm gonna let our guest tell us what the party was last night.
But you were the judge, and we want to hear your judgment.
But I don't want to use the wrong terminology.
Well, she wasn't the only judge.
That's true.
Well,
That is kind of shocking.
I see what you did there.
wah, 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 wah.
Yes, Shock was another judge, as was I. I even put up a picture on the... Wait, did I put it up on the Gotham Press one?
Stop knocking your llama around. Pet abuse.
Poor Lucy.
That is totally
Lucifer.
llama abuse.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. What?
Yeah, and that's horrible. But especially because she was a judge at a pet play event.
Yes, it was my first pet play event,
And you should have learned not to abuse your llama.
and
And you,
I got
wait,
attacked.
Wait, you abused your llama at the event?
No, my llama wasn't there,
Your llama should have been there.
but I was dressed up as a cat.
And we got her tail.
And they got my tail, and they stole my cat slippers,
I wish I
and
could
they
have seen
stole my
this.
ears. I forgot
That
about
was
that.
your phone that said buzz buzz.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your
You.
phone buzzed.
Anyways, it was really fun, and we had some really great costumes. And I don't know what you're doing over there, but it doesn't look good.
Greedy, are you touching yourself again?
I'm shaking it fast.
It does look like you are. It looks like it under the. Wow.
That's my leg shaking.
This is-
okay. Not the third one.
But your hand is shaking. Your
It's
hand is
on the
moving.
leg. Yes.
It's
Listeners,
not his little head.
I sit right across from Greedy, and looks like he's stroking
looks like
himself
he's
really
jerking the gherkin.
fast. Wow. Okay. Regardless, we had fun last night.
Just so it's said.
So this is
if
one-
my dick was out on my knee, I'd be concerned because it isn't that long. That's where my hand is.
I am so...
Is it someone else's dick on your knee?
Hold on. Real quick.
Captain.
No,
No.
Captain, my captain.
No. Real quick. Listeners, we have fallen off the rails now. Run. Flee.
Hey, listen, I forgot my crop today. It was in my car, and now it's not in my car.
Car?
And car? What in the heck? So I cannot control these beasts today. I can't. And
Also, there's a Brat here, which
there's a Brat, which makes me want a
doesn't
Brat.
help.
I'm gonna feed off your Brat. Yeah. But let's go back to the party.
Brett, I love your wallet. Back to the party.
it's falling apart. Why do you love it?
There were so many people there.
There were.
I
It
was not
a huge
expecting
event.
it. It was great, and the decorations were so fun because we let the pets put them up.
Pets and the littles.
And the
They're-
littles.
They're quite eclectic. They're still up today.
Most of
Yeah.
the decor is still up right now,
It's-
and it's
I think it's gonna
festive.
stay for tonight.
Yeah.
This party, but so I got attacked by a panther. I got like a doggy piled, but the panther was the first one.
You got panther piled.
I got panther piled, and then two dogs jumped
a
on top.
fox.
Wait.
Oh, and a
wait.
fox.
So the pussy got you.
The big black pussy
The
got
big
me.
black
Pussy took it down.
Oh God.
And he had really fuzzy ears.
Yes.
I wish I had been there.
You
Because
should have.
I would have enjoyed seeing the pussy attack you.
It was a big black male pussy.
That's a thing.
That's a conundrum.
Oh, it is? What? Oh. I'm.
I pointed at myself for
Wow.
you listeners.
Yes.
But you're not black,
No, but
so that
Male
doesn't.
pussy.
there are black trans men. That's a thing that exists.
That is something I've been curious about for a while, and I don't want to come off as insensitive with this, but you are a trans man.
Yes.
You haven't had an operation to have a penis.
Nope.
So, what is the proper etiquette if making, I don't know, any sort of talk about genitalia?
That really depends on the trans person that you're talking
so
to.
there's not one general rule if you...
No, because if you go by so there's a trans man that's a porn star. His name is Buck Angel.
Uh-huh.
And he labels himself the man with a pussy. Like, that is his whole thing, because he hasn't had
Bottom surgery.
bottom surgery. A lot of trans men don't have bottom surgery because it's not perfected yet.
Okay.
So if you want to keep having sensation and things like that, you can't
do it. Gotcha.
So we're like, do we orgasm or do we have a dick? Like,
I'd go with orgasm.
Some of us, that's
Orgasm
where I'm
sound
going
important.
right now, because that's good for me.
I
But
think that actually raises another question. We'll save that for another episode.
Well, no, I want to now. I'm so curious. I'm involved
other
in this
question, Rudy?
conversation.
Sex with trans people.
You just have to say it. He's not going to be
I
offended.
don't know how to. Well, I'm not worried about offending him. I'm honestly.
Wow.
I don't think I could ever say anything that would offend you.
Nah.
And see right there. I mean, but I just
the
don't
look
know
in
how
your
to get it out.
eyes, like, bring it.
I don't even know how to say it. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll try and get the right word.
Hey, let's move on to the things that we actually had to talk about.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Some nerd stuff?
Some of the
Sure,
nerd
why
stuff.
not?
You remember back when we had those earthquakes?
Oh my gosh, heck yeah. I'm looking at the water bottle that was going to fall on the ground.
when the one lawn chair fell over, the destruction.
But we
Bakersfield
rebuilt.
will rebuild. Yeah, I think like 5 minutes later, Oildale had fully recovered.
Okay, what about the
That's not
earthquakes?
fair.
Awesome.
They're all on like speed. They had way more energy.
Yeah, probably.
10 minutes later, downtown Bakersfield was there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tell us your info.
So apparently California is going to be the first state to have a true early warning system for earthquakes.
10
How early?
seconds.
What was that?
How early?
What did you say?
What was your answer?
10 seconds.
You know what 10 seconds can do? 10 seconds.
Nothing.
Actually, that's not true. 10 seconds can be enough time
9,
to get out
8,
of the house,
7,
to run
6,
away from where you're
5,
at for things
4,
to fall on you.
Excuse
3,
me,
2,
but
1.
running out of the house is not what you should do.
During an earthquake?
Yes, because trees, telephone poles,
Pieces
big
of the
tall
house.
Actually,
buildings.
those aren't really the issue. Big, tall buildings can be the issue, but if they're the issue, then you don't need to run out in the first place. Okay, yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah.
To get to, all right, rephrase that. To get to a safer position.
I am very curious to see exactly how effective that 10 seconds will be. Yeah, there will be some people that can, take advantage of it, but how do they plan on implementing this warning? How are they going to alert the masses? I figured that much.
It will be an alert that gets automatically sent out to, I guess, everybody's phones that they have on their list.
Let's use another state-run alert system, Amber Alert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a pretty cool system. I mean, it's saved a lot of lives already, but I've personally seen my phone go off about 20 minutes after somebody else's phone with the exact same alert.
I was going to say that too.
Well, then that is a problem with the carrier at that point getting the alert out.
Okay, so 20 minutes after the earthquake, I'll get alerted.
Well, you should probably get a safer carrier.
Thank you, Verizon.
The other thing too
I'm getting
is
sued.
how many alerts have we gotten that we go, oh, it's an alert. It just says Amber Alert at the top, and we don't read it.
Yeah.
Because we don't. It's not that we don't care, but
We're complacent
we're
with it.
busy. Mm-hmm. It's from Nebraska. Like, why?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I get a notice that there's an earthquake in San Diego, I'm probably not going to give half a shit.
Right.
Of course, if I get a notice that there's an earthquake centered in Bakersfield, I'm not going to care.
I'm just saying that nobody's going to really read it. I mean, there are people that are going to be like, and freak out. I'm not one of those people.
There are going to be people that freak out every time their phone rings or vibrates now.
Valid.
Oh, I hope mine vibrates a lot.
It all depends on where you have it.
Put it between my leg. Oh.
So,
Earthquake
Between your
alert
leg?
now. Legs.
your single leg.
Well,
Didn't say the S, you just said between my leg.
I know, because then I realized I was being really naughty and dirty, and so
That's what the listeners
tried
come for.
to stop myself, but I
Literally.
couldn't. But my phone is between my legs, pushed against my hoo-ha. I'm not kidding; it really is right now.
I know.
And now I feel I should call Lala.
I'm waiting because Greedy's looking at me, so I think he already did, but it's not working.
Uh,
Oh, you know why?
wait, is your phone on,
Because you
on
turned it all the way
silent?
down.
I have a newish phone, and I don't know how to work it, but I don't think the vibrations are on.
They were. No.
They were? I don't know.
Turn the vibrations
Okay,
on,
so
Greedy.
10-second warning.
Hey,
You
oh,
know
I think
it.
I know it.
10 seconds.
10 second
So
warning.
10 seconds for you to jump into a door jam or hide under a really sturdy table. I don't think I'd hide under this table.
No, this table's
This
No,
is
very
not a sturdy table.
This is not the table to hide under.
And technically, this house isn't really necessary to hide under anything. Since what was it, 95?
Yeah.
The what year was that? The not Ridgecrest. Was it Ridgecrest?
I
I have no idea what you're talking about.
me either.
There was a big earthquake down Los Angeles area. It was like a 8.6 or something like that, and it did some massive damage. It killed people, and it was.
I feel like
I vaguely remember this because being back in the Midwest at that point, the only news we got is, oh my God, this tragic thing happened somewhere. Was that the one with
Tragedy.
like a freeway failed or something
freeway
like
is-
that?
that was
freeways
San
collapsed.
Francisco, wasn't it?
No,
Where they?
no, that was Los. Oh hell, let's.
I think
look
it was
this
San
up.
It
Francisco.
was in California, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna swear that it was San Francisco Tracy area because the
that
multi-layered
was-
freeways
that was
fell
1989.
on top of each other.
89.
No.
Yes, it's the 30-year anniversary this year. It just went by.
Hey, listeners, this is what you came for, right?
I used to live in that area, so
Okay.
all of my family members were
I believe
posting
you.
about it and remembering it.
I have a bad overused brain, so I don't remember dates.
We
I think
love your
you know what.
brain.
At this point, I think.
Sexy.
You like my brain?
Oh God.
Do you
the
want to open
hottest
my
brain.
skull and get a fork?
No, I want to lick it.
Oh.
And this is what Halloween brings
Oh,
out.
I got licked a lot last night. Also.
Did you enjoy it?
It made me giggle. I
So
don't
she
know
enjoyed
if you,
it.
We are jumping all over
Did
the
you
place.
hear me giggling? Like
I did.
That was so fun.
Okay, so put it back down there.
It's going. Oh, it only went for 2 seconds. It's not happening. Everybody's looking
Not
at me.
happening yet?
I have my phone between my legs again.
Oh,
Anyway,
Well,
moving on.
we'll
your
figure
phone
it
kind of
out.
sucks.
It was worth a try.
It was.
Do we have any other interesting things to segue to?
Oh, we have lots of things. I'm not sure how well we can segue
That
now.
was a horrible segue.
Yes.
I'm not on my game.
Hey, Greedy,
Yes.
you do or do not watch anime
Sometimes.
sometimes. Do you know Cowboy Bebop?
Yes.
Bebop.
Bebop.
Never heard of it.
Cowboy Bebop was is still technically one of the better animes to bring
Aren't they
new people
making
in.
a live action one?
Huh?
Are they making a live action one?
They are, but they had to halt recording because do you know John Cho?
Yes.
Yeah. For the listeners who don't know, Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Yes.
He's been in
I
lots of
love
movies.
that movie.
Yeah.
Northridge.
He had an accident during recording and has to have surgery on his knee.
Stop that.
Oh my. Lala, what are you doing?
Eating candy.
Give me a break.
Let's see if we can hear it. Oh, wrong way. Listen. Did you hear it?
We heard it.
We heard the break.
We heard it.
I'm eating a Kit Kat bar.
Give me a break.
Anyway,
Crunch, 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 crunch.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Have some.
I'm
so
going to. That's too big a piece. I want that one. No, that one.
Oh my
Stick
gosh.
the biggest piece in my face.
Here.
You
Okay.
did.
Yay.
all right. So yeah, John Cho, he basically has to have knee surgery now, and they have to put a halt on the recording for 7 to 9 months for the surgery and rehab.
Let me just tell you, it does not take that long to recover from a knee surgery.
I don't know what the injury specifically was. I just know it's knee surgery because of this injury.
I think it's an excuse. I don't even know this person. I'm just being very negative.
They're just being very...
Well, my sister's boyfriend just had knee surgery, and he was literally up and walking the same day. So it does not take 6 to 9 months, unless he's has to do rehabilitation and be active and do his own stunts. In which case, I can understand that.
There's going to be varying degrees of knee surgeries. So a family member of mine had an ankle surgery because this person broke their ankle in a very, very horrible way. Normally, an ankle surgery, like a normal ankle surgery, having a cartilage replaced or something like that, would be down for a couple of days and then up and start moving. Well, in this case, she was down for 6 months.
Like, couldn't walk?
Like, could not walk.
Dag Nabatron.
Yeah, it was one of the worst kinds of breaks you could possibly have.
Ooh.
It was a medical condition caused another thing, which caused another thing. It was like a perfect storm of ankle breaks.
Okay.
Wait, I like how you said ankle breaks, plural. Like, she broke her ankle like 15 times in 15
Technically,
places.
it was 3 spots.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well,
The earthquake I was looking for was Northridge, 94.
okay.
Yeah, Northridge. I was like,
I don't
Ridge
know.
sounds right, but
Sorry.
not Ridge Crest.
No, yeah,
That was the recent one.
Yeah.
That was the recent one. So, I'm hoping
It
that...
was a 6.7.
I'm hoping John Cho gets well. Because I'm actually...
Nope.
What are you saying no for?
Because he set his phone back on the table and it's going to say buzz buzz.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I turned the buzz off.
I thought you were saying no about John Cho getting better.
No, John Cho, do not get better.
Die, motherfucker!
Wow. The Gotham Press does not want John Cho to die.
Are you sure about that?
At least I don't.
Some of the Gotham Press doesn't. Some of them doesn't know who he is.
This is true.
So
I'll admit that. But I have seen Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
I actually watched it because of you.
Yeah, he's going to be playing Spike.
Okay.
I saw the newest, like the big Cowboy Bebop movie.
Mm-hmm.
When it premiered at Anime Expo, I was in the first audience to see it with subtitles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the only audience in the United States to see it before us had no subtitles. It was just Japanese with no
Oh, wow.
subs and no subs. And we got to see it at Anime Expo, and I sat in line for a really long time.
Was it worth it?
And I drew a cute cat boy.
Let me ask you a question. Did they have a pillow fight in that movie that you saw? Was there a pillow fight?
No, there was lots of guns.
Oh, so they weren't wearing negligees and jumping on beds and having a pillow fight?
Sadly, no.
I like how you...
I would love to see Spike in like a negligee and, like, having a pillow fight.
No, I don't want to see Spike in negligee.
I do. Me.
But speaking of pillow fights, Lala...
Yeah?
I want to see some men in some crop tops.
What about pillow fights?
All right. Who here has seen the movie Fight Club?
I have.
You have seen Fight
Yes,
Club?
I have.
Rule number 1: we don't talk about
We
that
Don't
movie.
talk about Fight
Fight
Club.
Club.
Oh, it was. Oh, my bad. I thought they were referencing the movie.
We are referencing the movie. Because
We don't talk about it.
in the UK, they are having a fight club. A pillow fight club.
Wait, but we're not supposed to know.
That's the funny part. It's like, I was thinking about that during the movie. It was like, if nobody's supposed to know about Fight Club, how does everybody know about Fight Club?
Wait, so everybody knows about the Pillow Fight Club?
Yes.
It's underground?
It's an underground pillow fight club.
Like underground, or just like...
Not underground, underground. Underground,
Fake
like...
underground.
Underground, like...
Under the overground.
under the overground.
It's an overground.
Upside down underground?
The upside down ground.
Okay.
Yeah. But they basically... You got different hotels that are sponsoring this. Like,
That's
What?
definitely above ground.
That is so not secret.
it is not. But
That's so dumb.
they...
I mean,
You know what, Lala? I challenge you to a pillow fight.
I'm not pillow fighting you.
You're not
Wait a
pillow
second.
fighting me?
No.
Did you just say it's dumb?
That's dumb.
Where's your drink?
Right here.
Drink.
Drink.
I can't really say first of the day because it's not scotch.
I know it's too early for
You're
scotch.
driving. No, it's not. It's never too early for scotch.
Hey, it is 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm driving
I don't care where it's 5 o'clock. It's
because
never too early for
Cthulhu
scotch.
took his portion candy, so I can't get a ride.
Yeah, they have like parents against children.
What? How is this supposed to be secret? If everybody knows and they're bringing their children into it, that's not cool.
You
Don't
don't-
bring your children into Fight Club.
You
Pillow
don't
fight
bring your
club.
children to a pillow fight because it could become a sexy pillow fight.
Right? What happens with all the girls that come in
It's
their
a
little
sexy party.
baby doll
Who
clothes?
says that they're coming in negligee at all?
Why wouldn't they?
Hopefully they're coming.
With the fuzzy
they're in
marabou
negligee,
slippers
I mean, that's a
and
lot
the
of work.
I mean-
and the sheer robes with the marabou foof on the collar and the sleeve. Man, that's how I'd go.
You
Lala,
really thought about this?
You're talking Japanese right now. I don't understand what you're saying, but it's sexy, and I want you to continue.
You don't know what marabou is?
No.
It's feathers. It's those little fine.
Then why don't you say feathers?
Because it's called marabou.
Because it has a term, and terminology is important.
There's like 700 fucking names for feathers.
And these are marabou.
Marabou, boa.
Yeah, it's kind of
peacock.
like a boa, but really thin.
Peacock is a type of
When you
bird.
say boa, I think constrictor.
OMG. Now you're speaking Japanese to
you
me.
can constrict her,
Ooh.
Oh my!
but not here. 'Cause
Well,
we don't
mistress,
allow it.
Because there's children.
There are
Mistress,
children.
Because it's not allowed in this
But you know what?
house.
It was your suggestion, and I saw your eyebrows go up and down and up and down.
I need my mistress to come supervise this constriction.
It's
Why
against
are
the
you-
rules here.
I know.
I don't like the
do
way
it
this is
elsewhere.
set up for vibration. It's
I
not
don't either.
Good.
We're going to work on that.
Okay. Yeah, so it can't be. I'm just going to say it's. As a final thought on this pillow fight thing, it can't be considered underground, which is what they're advertising it is. And if they're advertising it, it's still not underground. This is stupid. This is a ploy to make money, to throw pillows at your friends.
That
The end.
sounds fun.
That's all I
we could do
have.
that without money
But that's
here.
if hotels are oh my god, the eyebrows. I just can't.
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Listeners, Brat of Steel has these eyebrows.
We never introduced me.
Oh!
Just so you guys know.
I'm aware. I'm well aware. I was waiting to see how long we went.
I was also waiting.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think everybody knows your voice.
I was saying that.
Hi, Brad Steele.
You like to go where everybody knows your voice.
Go to
they
a
know my
place where
name if they
everybody
know my
knows
voice.
your voice.
Oh my gosh. All
I was
right.
head dancing. but
I'm
you
sure
guys
we
can't
have
see me.
I'm sure we have so many
Cameras.
things to say and do. Let's hey. Do we have a word for today? Because Candy was here and she'd probably really like to hear some
What she's going to be listening for?
voicemails and text messages and such things.
I think voicemails are more what you'd like to hear.
She would really like.
Well, I mean, she could do the speech to text on the text messages, and they could
Siri
Talk
can only
with
be so sexy.
That's
Can't you change Siri to the Australian man like on Google
My
Maps?
mistress did.
yes.
You can change Siri?
Yes.
Does
Yes,
she have an
can.
iPhone?
Yes, she does.
Ooh, I need to learn how to do that.
Mine's a
I can help
British
you with
man,
that.
so it sounds like Jarvis.
I just
Okay.
thought about it. So, our last, not last episode before last, we were talking about how Samuel L. Jackson is going to be the voice of Alexa. Could you imagine Samuel L. Jackson being the sexy voice of Siri?
Oh. I'd plug that in.
Come, motherfucker, come!
Why
For
is
a minute.
Siri telling you to come?
Just for a minute, though. Okay, wait.
Anyway, so word.
Word.
Bird.
Do you know what the word
What's
is?
the
So-
word?
so
word
this-
up.
I don't.
So, this word is actually going to come in later in this podcast.
Dag Nabatron. Then let's not say it right now.
Oh, no, we're going to say it. We are tempting the audience to keep listening.
It's called a teaser.
Then
Very
don't-
much like candy.
Then
does.
don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it till we say it.
Don't say it till we say
You
it.
just said it like 20 times.
It. It is almost Halloween. It.
Lala,
Huh.
gotta do more of a sexy sound.
I can't do that. I don't have a sexy voice.
Just be it.
I don't have a sexy voice.
That's hot.
It.
And somebody just came like 15 times. All right,
Suffice to say,
somebody was
it's
just
one
like,
of,
"Oh,
one of
and
the
I
words the Knights
jizzed
of Me cannot
in my
hear.
pants."
Everyone's talking at once. Stop it.
No.
Ugh.
I do what I want.
Awesome. Lead us on. Please take us somewhere.
All right, so we'll come back around to the word.
Thanks.
We're
Keep
in a
listening for it.
horse-drawn carriage, in case you didn't know.
We are indeed.
Captain has the reins.
Who does?
Captain.
Now.
My captain.
saw a story earlier.
Oh my God.
Which I've seen things like this before, but this was actually a fairly decent one. Women's Health Magazine. Pretty popular magazine, yes?
Nah. No.
No? Not
Women
anymore?
don't need to be healthy.
But share us this detail. Did you want to share us with?
They actually have, in the magazine, a BDSM starter guide
What?
for women's health.
Is it terrible?
Interesting.
It's actually not terrible. It's
What?
fairly comprehensive. They've got 10 things to do if you're trying to start BDSM. They actually put in there communication.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like,
So 3 of those 10 are communication?
no.
Oh.
No, it's just in one
7.
of the things. 7.
7 of them.
It looks like a sex therapist was
They were interviewing,
the
yes.
interview. Yeah.
So, the first thing on the list, educate yourself.
Wow. So the opening line. I'm sorry. Just opened it.
Go for it.
The Beginner's Guide to BDSM with tips from sex therapist, who, by the way, says it's the safest kind of sex you can have, which is
Fancy that.
crazy.
Shocking.
I like that.
Which is why I really like this article. It's like, oh, thank you for not saying, hey, it's weird and creepy.
I'm gonna have to read this because it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Talk it
second
out.
thing, talk it out.
Ooh, make it a group affair. Yeah.
Consider making it a group affair.
Well,
Consider.
fine.
Yeah.
Do it.
Not everybody's up for group stuff.
You don't have to do the group stuff. Just do it in front of a group.
Not everybody likes to be watched, Lala.
Some of us don't
Some
even
of us
notice
don't
we're
care.
being watched.
What?
Trust me, you get into
Some of us
a good
don't.
scene, like get deep into that headspace, and you're gonna completely forget that there's 300 people out there.
That's
Yep.
right.
Valid.
They actually make a reference
In stadium seating.
to the contract scene in 50 Shades, saying, yeah, that part was actually a good idea, making a contract. Not necessarily even a contract fully, but just writing down what you want.
They're not legally binding, guys.
Yes, contracts for BDSM are not legally binding, but writing down what you want to reference later is a good idea.
But still, don't sign something if you're not 100% sure what's in it.
This is true. Read. Pick a setting. Let's see. Come up with a safe word. Dear God, yes.
Pineapple.
Ow.
Oh,
I don't think that word was very safe right there.
what? Because I yelled it, or because
She
it's
beat
spiky?
me up with her safe word.
And then the rest of them go shopping, dress up.
Go shopping. What do they just assume we have money? Most of my toys are from the dollar store, yo.
Hey, you shopped
that's
at the
shopping.
dollar store.
Dollar store
I
has
might
some
have
great
shopped.
pervertibles.
Yeah, they do.
Go slowly. Don't just jump in thinking, I can take it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true. You can't.
I can.
At the end.
I can take it all.
No.
Do it. All of it.
I've witnessed
Hey,
the lack of
Lala,
truth.
Hey,
I can go get some food right now,
no thanks.
but you can take it all.
I'm full. I ate. I'm good.
Oh no, you won't be the one eating it. I'll lay it down
I
on
could
you.
say
I'll be laying it down on your kids.
Pineapple.
Yeah, we have pineapple too. The little rings of pineapple to go around the nipples.
Ew.
red.
Hello.
No, they're yellow.
Red.
Let's.
Red, greedy. Red is the ultimate safe word.
We love you, Lala.
Right. And the last thing on the list, save time for aftercare.
Want
Cuddles.
some cuddles?
Yes.
I always want cuddles with you, greedy.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
This space related, because my aftercare is being small, and the rules of our headquarters recently changed, and I was told that being little was involved in that no play in the common areas.
Wait, what?
I was told by
Wait,
at least 2 different people.
Okay, we're gonna chat after this recording, and I'm gonna chat with whoever that was, because if this is your aftercare, they have no fucking business telling you what you can and cannot do.
Well, it wasn't. I haven't seen here in a long time, but it was
We'll talk later.
because my friend wanted to be small, and we were told we had to go in a different room to be small. That we couldn't be small in the common areas, even if we weren't doing like activities or which is hard for me because
Okay,
my
so-
headspaces are very fluid and I slip into little space all the time. And so it's been really stressful for me ever since then because I'm afraid that when I start getting small that I'm going to get in trouble for
Listenerland, if you haven't listened to enough episodes to know, the space that we're recording in is a dungeon space, and the common area is it's just that. It's a common area. We have couches and comfortable places to sit, and conversations happen in here. Having a scene in here isn't necessarily a no-go. It's okay to do. Just understand.
No, not
No,
anymore.
no scening in the
That's
common
what I'm
area.
saying, that the rules were changed
Yeah.
recently.
I know why.
I need to find out why.
But here's the thing. I'm going to disagree with the little thing because when you're in little space, all you do is suck on a pacifier and color or sit with Snuggies and get candy and stuff. That doesn't bother.
Or serve my mama.
That doesn't bother me in the common area. What would bother me in the common area is people being in here having sex on the floor in front of you or getting spanked when you're trying to have a conversation and it's getting maybe sexual, or that I think is what they mean.
Yes, but it was extended to include little space in the definition when it got changed.
I'm gonna have a chat with the board of directors here.
Okay.
And also, I think it depends on who the host is, right? So, whoever's hosting the party, if they put a note and say, hey, it's going to be this kind of party, so if you want to have a common area quiet, forget it. It's not happening because we're going to have pets romping, we're going to have, maybe there's going to be sexual encounters, but that's the kind of party I want to have. So, that's what, I think they get to lay the rules down as far as what happens out here in the common area. At least if I were hosting a party and I wanted all my friends to come and do what they wanted out here as well as in the dungeon, then I would specify that in my party shenanigans.
But that's another good
rules.
question of is that how we handle that, or are the rules of the space the rules of the
I
space?
think that's how it should be handled, because if you don't want to witness people having sex out here, then don't come.
Okay, so
But that's just my opinion.
yeah, this is something that we're going to have to clarify with the board on this. So we will get some clarity, and we will make sure that it's all straight for everybody.
Yay. Well, if we don't want it
Progress.
straight.
What if it needs to be
Or
gay?
I see people out here
Gay.
bratting and littling all the time,
Yeah.
and no one's said anything. So,
Yeah, so-
to be pinpointed and say, no, you, Brat of Steel, cannot.
Be a
But these
little.
other
I
three
didn't
people,
feel like
I don't
it
have
was-
a problem with.
I feel like the other people just didn't listen, and I didn't feel like I was pinpointed. I feel like I asked for clarification about the rules, and because my friend who's also small wanted to be small, and we were told we needed to be small in the quiet room because the dungeon's not really a very
No.
good
Little
space
place.
for littles like me who are non-sexual.
Right. I agree with that.
Huh.
But to be secluded somewhere else.
We'll get clarification on this.
Yeah, we'll get clarification and
Just because I
let the
don't want
listeners
to
know
like
another
make
time.
anyone uncomfortable or be the one that like comes out here in little space and causes a problem. Like that's not
Yeah.
That's not where you want to be.
where I want to be.
Gotcha.
Well, no. I don't think anybody at this table wants to make people uncomfortable. I mean, that's not the idea of kink. It's not to make people uncomfortable. It's to make people happy.
Greedy.
Yeah.
It's being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So a story I saw today, a mother is suing her son's former BDSM boyfriends.
What?
Suing because he died.
Wait. What's the circumstance of his death?
Was this the saline injection one?
Yep.
What?
His master
Injected him with saline?
told him he basically wanted to make him larger, and he's had him, I guess, on multiple occasions inject himself in various parts of his body with more saline, take steroids, constantly eating to beef up, not fat, like muscle man beef up,
Okay.
and then had him inject I'm about to say steroids, saline into his scrotum to make his nuts larger.
Okay.
And the guy ended up going to the hospital and then dying shortly thereafter.
Wow. What was the official cause? Like, did they?
They didn't say in the news story itself, but the mother is saying that. But no, he went to the hospital because of the injections.
Okay.
And then died in the hospital. At this point, assuming because of the injections.
Okay.
But the mother is suing them. There are 5 of them in this.
Okay.
And she's now lost a son because some dumbass. Like I've never heard.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but yes, I do mean to cut you off. There's far too many unclear points in this story.
Can I say it's not saline? It's silicone.
I'm sorry, silicone. Yes.
That makes a big difference.
I'm sorry.
Saline. There's nobody
silicone.
on Earth that's ever died from injecting saline. There
Silicone,
would have been.
I apologize.
There had to have been some other situation there. Silicone. That's what the fuck.
Yeah, injecting silicone to make him larger.
I gotta read this story. That.
Yes, listeners, this is what we do.
For fuck's sake, really?
This story is not new. It's pretty old, and I was reading about it as it was happening and I was reading comments and things by
so.
Yeah. I saw
people
the story
involved.
Yeah.
And I remember that they were saying that what was being said was not the whole story. So I'm trying to find, but it's been like 2 years.
Has it?
Yeah.
Because when I saw the story, it was just showing for earlier this week. So.
Yeah, because she's now suing them.
Oh, the lawsuit. Yeah, okay. The original story.
Did he have 5 boyfriends? Is that...
They were in a...
Like a poly?
Yeah.
And they were all injecting him? Or just each other? Or...
At this point, he's the only one that has died, to my knowledge. But... There's a single master, and he had 5 or 6 slaves or subs, and he would have them all do, like I would say, beef up, take steroids, all this extra stuff.
You know steroids makes your junk small, right?
I've heard. I've never taken steroids, so.
Nor have I. Well, I mean...
When you say, well, that makes me wonder.
Maybe I have. Anyway.
Lala, are you trying to beef up?
Next.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's disturbing. So we should put the article on Discord because there are some interesting photos attached to it.
Yes.
That show the beefing up.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, wow, that's
It's ridiculous. It doesn't look comfortable to have your testicles poofed up like that.
No. Oh God, no.
Well, in this guy's defense, there are some kinks that are uncomfortable that you do just to please the other person, and pleasing the other person can actually be somebody's kink too.
Right, but I just feel like that's a medical thing. Silicone is poison.
Tell me, medical is not a play.
Dental is a play. I mean, if we go there.
Dental is play too.
But a common anybody in the world would know silicone is not safe. So to
implants?
Yeah. But it's a person is injecting it. You're not going to the doctor to have it done, right? So how do you, as just a person, know how much is safe to inject?
Don't.
And how the heck did they get it?
What kind of silicone
That's who
is it?
the woman should be suing.
That's what. No, I wholeheartedly disagree with that argument. The supplier of it.
Yeah.
How would the supplier know what the intended use would be? For all we know, this jackhole went to Home Depot and bought some silicone cock.
Oh well, you said cock.
I'm glad you caught the pun.
Greeting is cock.
I'm looking at the story.
Yeah, it's odd.
When it first came out, it was a lot about how, like, one, having his name and face plastered all over was not very good, and 2, that it was his kink, not like that he sought out people that had the same kink, like we all do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that he was the one that wanted to keep going larger and larger, and because they kept a blog about their relationship, they had like a public blog where he would
Tumblr
post about it.
Yeah.
But that's probably gone now because Tumblr sucks. So you can't go retroactively look at that because I'm sure it's been taken down.
Well,
Yeah, the Mirror, mirror.co.uk, they're the ones that posted this story.
Yeah.
I would very much like to find more detail because they leave a lot of points really vague. What kind of silicone was it?
I would say this was a story that happened actually in the U.S. out in Seattle, I believe.
The original story.
The reason it was posted on this site was the guys are from Australia.
Yes.
Yeah, there's one of the earlier posts of the story is on BuzzFeed, which isn't much better.
No.
You know what? Let's move on from that story. That was sad news, but it was just one that I saw. It was kind of like, oh shit.
yeah, that stinks. Let's go on to happy news.
Happy news?
What happy news do we have?
Well, I believe Brat of Steel came on for a specific reason.
What?
I actually have 2 reasons now.
2 reasons?
I
Magic.
thought you just came on because you were going to be here.
I love you guys.
Aw.
That's why I come on.
It's because of Lucifer and Llama, huh?
No. It's not.
Fine. Tell us why you're here.
Well, first of all, in response to you talking about coming to Pet Den, well, both of these are related to that. If you are a little or a pet or just interested in learning about littles and pets and how they interact, similar to the podcast episode that we did, Littles and Pets, Oh How They Play, on this very podcast.
This very podcast.
I wasn't here yet.
Nope, you weren't.
I missed out.
Sad for you.
Sad.
You could go back and listen to it, though. Like, that would be good. Because then you would have known all the terms before coming to Pet Den.
So many podcasts, so
Well.
little time. You know what?
My name is Brat of Steel. You should be expecting this by now. I was trying to say, had like this whole lead up going about like if you want to learn about littles and pets and how they interact and all the stuff, then you should come to my handler, Anemic Princess, and I's class. And stop Llama attacking me while I'm trying to do my thing. Llama is just getting closer and closer. It's on the mic stand now.
Hey, Brat.
It's staring at me.
Hey, Brat, throw the llama to me. I'll keep it away from you.
No.
Lala,
What?
It has a
take your llama
snail
away from
face.
Brat. Lala.
No.
Lala.
Llama
Llama loves you.
is staring into my soul.
Just tell your story about the class that you're
We're having
teaching.
a class on January 18th in Bakersfield.
Can I take a picture of this? Because it's so great.
And it's going to be about littles and pets interacting and how you can build responsibility by being a handler for a pet. And now I'm small. It's going to be on January 18th from 1 to 3, and the last half hour is going to be a pet romp so that the littles can meet the pets. And it's going to be really fun. It's going to be at headquarters.
I broke him.
And it's going to be $5 to go.
I broke you.
You smalled me with your llama.
Lucifer Llama doesn't like when people say they don't like her. And so
I
she was
didn't
coming
say-
to be friends with
I
you.
didn't say I didn't like your llama. I said that's not why I came here.
But she's
You
all...
said you came for the llama, and I said no.
Oh my
I
goodness.
didn't.
I missed something.
Yeah, you
for
miss
the
Lala being
llama.
evil.
I broke Brat.
Do not break our guest.
So,
I broke him.
hey, Greedy,
Now he's
Hey, Woody.
little.
you know what?
Now he's little.
Lala truly is a brat.
I know. I am a brat. I never said I wasn't a brat.
But
Look
but
at how
also-
traumatized he is.
But also no llamas.
Stop it, Lala.
La.
But also
Do I need to get the hot sauce out?
Why?
Stop.
this class we're also hoping to teach at West Coast Jungle Gym in September of 2020.
What is West Coast Jungle Gym?
Hold on, I will tell you after I tell you the dates. It's September 17th through the 20th of 2020, and tickets open. You can buy tickets on November 29th, which is Black Friday, and also my birthday, which is, birthday and Black Friday and buy tickets for West Coast Jungle Gym. Wow.
Just gonna have all the fun.
So West Coast Jungle Gym is an age play conference. It's like a big convention of littles and bigs, and they're very accepting of pets and want critters to be there. And so they put out a call for presenters, and my handler and I saw that call and decided to try and teach a class there. So wish us luck on that. And if you want to come, you should come. They have like a whole room. I went this year, so I can tell you things. They had a whole room that had like a full-size like crib that you could lay in to take a nap, and it had like big camping chairs and your feet stangled above the ground, and like big stuffy piles in the corners, and like tea party sets and coloring stuff, and a ball pit. Not like DashCon's ball pit that was just sad, but like an actual ball pit.
DashCon?
Yeah, DashCon was the Tumblr con that only happened once.
Ah.
It was terrible.
What, did they have like
They had a blow-up kiddie pool.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Wow.
With like 12 balls in it?
Yes.
That's
It
lame.
was terrible. Everyone was
If you're going to do a
sad.
ball pit, you need to have like a full-on ball pit that takes janitors to keep all the balls in because people are splashing them out.
Yes,
and there
no,
needs to be
the
enough
littles-
balls that 300 people can splash around in those balls. We're talking about balls.
The littles got in trouble for throwing the ball pit balls out of the ball pit.
That's fucking retarded. How do you not expect the littles to throw the balls?
It was just a stern look in trouble, but it was still scary because we were small. And then 5 minutes later, they were throwing the balls out of the ball pit again. But
Of
and
course.
they have vendors come, or you can go in and buy passies. You can buy blankies, stuffies. They had like a portable Build-A-Bear style stuffy shop where you could go and pick out what kind of stuffy you wanted, and then they would stuff it right there. Ho, 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 ho. And then they had like little outfits that you could put on them, and they were selling like onesies and clothes, and it was super fun. And then at a certain time they had a dark age play dungeon that would open up, and that was super awesome and kind of scary, but super awesome. And I went in and I played in there, and it was really different. And they're gonna have a larger con space this coming year than they had this last year, because this is only their third year as a con, and they've been trying to improve every year, and I feel like they've done a pretty good job. So there is like some controversy around it, where one of the staff members who's no longer a staff member tracked somebody's personal Facebook down based on their legal name that they were given, and then like
Oh, wow.
they're no longer a staff member, obviously, and
Good.
like that's still being dealt with. But I saw a post by the person whose information was leaked there on FET, and they said that they're still working with West Coast Jungle Gym, and they don't blame the con for that happening. And like that's a conversation that's happening, but just they have a no phones policy. You can't have your phone at the convention. You can't use your camera. You'll get removed from the
convention.
con space to try and keep people safe. And so there was a lot of controversy around this staff member doing the opposite of that, contacting vanilla people and giving them information about this person, and
that's
under
very
the guise
illegal.
of trying to make sure it was a safe person to attend the con, but it didn't happen to anyone else. So
Yeah, that's,
yeah, so
no.
clearly that was not a good staff member, and
That's
it's no
called
longer
stalking.
around. But just to be open, that is a controversy that's happening around the con. But in my personal experience, I had a total blast at the con. It was handled really well. It was hard to get people in and out without them seeming little, because that was one of the rules, is to not come like too little when entering and leaving the hotel.
Ah, well, yeah, I get that.
Because we had to like come through the lobby and then go back to the con space. But it's sounding like they'll have a larger con space, and that will be less of an issue this coming year,
Hopefully.
because they're trying to work on that. Parking seemed like it was going to be really hard, but then was actually super easy. There was a lot of places to park right by the con space. And they do something really cool where they have professional photographers go around the event, and each person that attends chooses whether they want their picture taken or not. And they give you a different colored lanyard based on whether you're okay with having your photograph taken or not. So then the
Oh.
photographers only take pictures of the people that are wearing the certain colored lanyard. And I thought that was really smart.
That is really smart.
Yeah, I like that.
I think we may need to implement that on certain events.
Like the tasting.
Like the tasting.
Yeah, like the tasting.
I think a lot of people missed.
Because,
the photos.
it made a lot of people sad to not be able to take pictures, which I expected them to be sad, but...
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if we can implement something like that, that would be great. I would love to be like, oh, hey, that person is okay with taking a picture, and the way they're tied up, that look on their face of, oh my God, this is amazing. It's something that I would love to capture, you know?
Yeah, especially people who go to presenters and then get tied up and their partner really wants to take their picture, and then they would know whether the presenter was okay with it having their picture taken, and if not, then they could arrange it so that that person wasn't in the picture.
Exactly.
I just feel like there should be like a designated photo area that cameras can be allowed. I use my camera a lot at venues because someone may have a really good idea that, hey, I could try that, but I'm not going to remember it, so I want to take a picture of it. And I think we kind of lose out on those options when we're not allowed to have our phones.
Yeah.
It's just the one person who takes a photo because they're not supposed to and then posts
75 people behind them.
Exactly, and that ruins it for everyone. So that's unfortunate. With all the trust and communication that we have in this lifestyle, you would think
People would think that through.
that would not be in a situation, but unfortunately it is. Yeah.
Yeah, or even people that take pictures just for themselves, like that's okay. I have several pictures in my phone with other people that we got the okay to take the picture but not to post it. So they're in my phone and I don't post them anywhere and other people don't see them, but I get to go back and look at them and think that was a fun day or we had a really good time that day. Or
Yeah, I have a ton of photos that I take. People always say, yeah, take the photo. And then I forget to ask if I can post it. So I have a ton of photos that I want to post, but I need to get permission.
Yeah, and we had I've actually spoken, I think I spoke about it on the, did we talk about it on the podcast?
About?
The event that I went to where they took pictures and
You did. I
asked if they could take pictures but didn't ask if they could post them and then posted them on like Facebook.
Oh,
and
yes.
Twitter.
I actually forgot about that.
Places. So yeah, it was the
Are we taking
difference
pictures?
between... No, it's time.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there's that worry where all of us that communicate so thoroughly expect like, oh yes, you can take my picture doesn't mean you can post it somewhere, but other people don't get that. That's not how their mind picks it up.
Oh, real quick, before we forget, the
Did we
word...
it? Okay, I was just going to ask that.
Yeah, the word for this episode is actually going to be Jungle Gym.
Ha! Jungle Gym.
Jungle
I'm a
Gym.
climate.
What if you're not a little or a pet, but you want to go?
You just go anyway.
If you want to enter this quarter, is it quarterly still? Yeah, it's
Quarterly, yeah.
If you want to enter this quarter's drawing between this Wednesday and next, text Jungle Gym to 805-303-1173. Call in and tell Candy, hey, Jungle Gym's the word.
805-303-1173. You said it so fast.
You sound so confused.
I'm sorry.
Because he was like, he just
rattled it all.
He did, and we don't do that. We say it slowly.
805-303.
No. 805.
805-303.
03.
3.
Oh.
0.
8675309.
Don't confuse the listeners.
Oh, God.
Don't confuse the listeners. The generation my age and older are going to understand that.
I understood that. I was singing it with
Okay,
her.
some of the generation that's Brat of Steel's age will understand that, but I'm afraid a lot of our listeners won't. They may understand that that's Stacy's mom.
Anyway.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
She's all I want. And I've waited for so long.
Stacy, can you see you're just not the girl for me?
I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom was actually Jesse's girl.
I know.
Jesse's girl.
I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
Okay, we
You know what we haven't done in a while? And I
A
missed
drop
it.
pickup?
Oh, a drop pickup.
Did we do a drop pickup? Do we have
We
a drop
haven't done one in a long time.
Man, thanks, Grady, for fucking it up. But yeah, drop
Stealing
pickup.
his thunder.
No,
You
it's okay, Grady.
popped his bubble. Ooh, I want to pop his bubble.
Bubbles.
Wow.
Well,
Yes.
you heard it, Awesome. She wants to pop your bubble.
I heard.
Ask if you get to play with her bubbles.
You have to ask like too many people.
I mean, I'm willing to ask people, but
The answer is going to be no.
but at least I will have asked. Anyway, yes, we have a drop pickup. This particular drop pickup, Grady,
Yes.
you saw this drop pickup on the Discord, yes?
Probably. I'm not certain which one you got. Yes, I did.
You want to read it, or you want me to read it? Or
I think this one needs to be. I think this one needs to be one of us.
doesn't it be one of us? Okay.
Read it like you sent it to me.
Do you want to take it then?
I'll take it.
Okay.
This is going to be. I'm trying to think which voice to go with for this.
Not your creepy white van voice.
Not the creepy. Wait, my creepy what voice?
White van.
White.
Your creepy white man voice.
White van.
These white men are dangerous.
Hi, little girl.
Want to pop
You
my
want
bubble?
to get in my panel van?
My creepy white van with no windows,
So
no
this-
seats.
So the message for this is,
Just a mattress.
"Hey doll, you seem absolutely yummy. Ever been bound in rope and gagged by a nearly Coke can thick before?"
Why, yes, I have.
See, I encouraged her to reply to this one. I certainly hope she does reply, because my coaching was, no, I've never had one that small.
Oh, that's a good one.
I thought so.
Dang it! I
It's a
wish I
very
had said
good
that.
response.
I wish I had
Trolling.
said that to you instead of what I
'Cause-
said.
You know, that's all well and good if you like girth. For the listeners, I was holding a
Kinda like
Monster
girth.
can. Oh, dude!
Monster candy
So
has
my
claws.
mistress was sent a picture a long time back before FetLife was a thing. This guy sent her a picture
She's
of
starting to bounce with impatience.
She's
sent her a
bouncing.
picture of his dick next to a Coke can,
Yeah.
and this dick was about the same girth and about the same length as the Coke can.
Yeah.
And so she sent a reply picture of her strap-on dildo,
Yeah.
which was girthier and longer,
Yeah.
right next to the same kind of Coke can.
That's funny.
I thought it was fucking epic.
That's great.
That's great. You know what? I think we had a good episode.
It was fun.
It was.
that-
fun.
You know what my
Sneeze
favorite
right
part was?
How do
What's
you,
that?
How do you can't send pictures in fat messages?
No, this was
No, this
before
was
Fat.
before FetLife.
Okay, I was like,
All right, what was your favorite part, Lala?
Scaring with my llama.
Oh.
llama fear.
Llama fear.
I was trying to be a grown up, and she littled me
Fear and
with a
loathing in
llama.
Los Llama.
Now I know. I know how to make you little like that.
That I just do that all the time, though. No.
And I got yelled at. I got yelled at by Awesome. He did not. He did not encourage me. He reprimanded me.
That's
Well,
because
that's 'cause
mothers
you
have to
attacked his
protect their
child.
sons.
I thought he wasn't mother anymore. I thought he
No,
was
he's-
Fasha. Or
Faja.
Faja?
I am Faja.
I don't know what that
No.
means.
The mother and the Faja.
My mama corrected that. She was like, "No, you're still the mother. You're the responsible mother, and I'm the mama." And I was like, "Okay,
Not the mama.
So
not the mama."
So my rank is mother.
So you're no
Yes.
longer Faja.
Hold on. I want my rank to be mother, but my title to be Faja.
What does Faja mean?
Father.
Just father.
Have you
Why?
never seen Austin Powers Gold Member?
She hasn't.
I like gold.
No, I'm gonna say no. I don't like stupid movies.
He lost his genitalia in an unfortunate schmelting accident.
accident.
Melting.
Did you smelt it?
Whoever
I
smelt
smelled
it,
something.
Does you smelt the smelting?
Oh god.
Well, I think this has been a productive episode.
I do. We had
Has it been productive or has it just been comedic?
It's mostly just been bratting.
You are such a brat. You are.
this from you?
You are such a brat.
Yes, you are.
Brat
I
of
didn't
Steel,
know that.
have you enjoyed this episode?
Yeah.
Lala, have you enjoyed this episode?
Llama.
Really? Have you really enjoyed this episode?
Yeah.
Brat?
There's a llama.
As the llama gets closer.
It's
and
doing
closer.
the pee-pee dance.
And closer.
The what dance?
It was doing the pee-pee dance.
Pee-pee dance.
Because I squeezed its little
Yeah.
legs. Oh!
Llama down!
Llama
Dead
down.
llama.
Captain Awesome, have you enjoyed this episode?
I have enjoyed it. It's been fun and funny.
It's been funny. It's been silly.
It's
Yes.
been a silly.
You know, which I appreciate because some of them have just been so serious. I just need it funny once in a while. I think the listeners do too.
Well, you can just invite me over whenever.
Because you're funny.
Yeah.
We're going to have you back on again because I never did ask you that question, and now I know how I want to word it, and we don't have time now.
No, we don't have time.
I will write it down, and I will ask you next episode.
Now I'm just going to be like, please, ask me the question. You're going to be like, nope. And I'll be like,
Please,
Next time we're
sir,
recording.
ask me the question. Ask me some more.
I'd like some more questions.
more?
I love that you get that reference.
I
Yes.
love that movie. My family did a play of that movie at Thanksgiving
Mis?
once. No, of
What? Did you say Les
no.
Mis?
Oliver
No, that was
Twist.
Oliver Twist.
OMG, I was stage manager for that show.
Yeah,
For
well,
Les Mis or Oliver Twist?
Oliver Twist,
I
and
hate
I did
that
props.
I just fucked that up. I was in both of those when I was a kid.
You suck.
You're fired.
Yes, I know. I know.
I've
Get
never.
out.
Okay. Listeners, I've had a great time. I think everybody had a great time.
Are we gonna do final thoughts?
You know, sure. Final thoughts, Greedy?
Oliver Twist.
Holy cow!
Final thoughts?
The Artful Dodger.
Final thoughts? Lala?
Cthulhu on a Porsche.
Yeah. Porsche
Captain
Cthulhu.
Awesome? Final thoughts?
Sex is great. Let's have some.
Hey, can if someone draws, we need some fan art. We need Cthulhu driving the
Driving a
Porsche
Porsche with candy.
candy in the front seat.
Yes.
Can our resident artist do that?
I could probably do. What does Candy look like?
She's hot.
Oh, but you'll have to send me some
give
reference images.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
need reference images of
We'll
candy.
try.
And then people can only see it if they are patrons on Patreon.
This is true.
This is a wonderful idea.
Because that's how Patreon works.
Yes. We have to give them something that they want. They want candy.
I want candy.
Should she be naked? Because I'm really good at drawing
candy.
naked.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
she's
this.
got great boobs.
Okay, send me some
love
reference
boobs,
pictures of what
especially
you
candy
think she
boobs.
looks like, and I will.
What I know what she looks like.
Yeah, but I need pictures so I can see.
She's
what...
my best friend. You don't know this?
No.
I'm so sorry.
We'll get some pictures of Candy and her sweet box for you, and you can draw Candy's sweet box.
I will do it. And a Porsche with Cthulhu.
With Cthulhu on top driving through the
Yeah,
windows.
with
Yes.
his tentacles through the windows.
Yeah. That's so
Okay,
great.
Might be doing other
so
things.
I'm
one of those
excited.
tentacles has to be touching Candy.
Yeah, in her who? In her sweet box.
Yep, a tentacle in
Oh.
the sweet box.
Oh my god, this is so great. I'm so excited. Fan
Listeners,
art, yay!
we are going off the rails.
It could be a
You
t-shirt.
all have a great one.
I don't
Thanks for
think
listening.
many people would be
Nobody
able
would
to
wear them
wear
in
that
public.
t-shirt. in
Damn
public.
it.
That would be epic. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
A pin.
See you next time, listeners.
Bye!
Dude, I'm getting off on Candy.
Now I want to see what Tentacleborn is.
Now I want to eat candy.
She probably wants you to.